Get over here! Well, it seems that my brothers have decided to set up their shops here. Right next to one another. Well, I suppose that makes things convenient. Well, hello there. I'm Chase Wool. If you need furniture, come see old Chase. I'm Loomis Wool. I have the best fabric store in Patchland. The only one, too. Visit them whenever you need something.
I like your voices. I like them a lot.
Thank you. I don't know why I gravitated to Mr. Popo for the fabric shop guy.
It works for me.
Alright then, so, let's go ahead and check these out real quick.
Okay.
So, with all the beads we've collected, we have all of these options for furniture. And he has, like, I think he has a selection every time we visit him.
Yeah.
So it's usually recommended to just go ahead and, like, buy him out.
Buy everything.
Might as well, right?
You have the money.
Yes. Okay, so we got that one.
It looks like a blue Luigi.
What does? Oh. It kind of does. He's got, like, that little mustache.
I imagine that as, like, a derby hat.
I think so.
It's a little hard to tell. I don't know, I guess it's just the mustache. I'm glad we got that Waddle Dee, though.
Yep. Alright then, so we bought him out there. I believe if we visit him again... Yep, there you go.
Oh, wow, he instantly restocks.
Yep. Let's just do it, like, maybe once per episode.
Okay.
And same thing with the fabric shop. So yeah, we got all these, like, nice fabrics. I don't think we need to buy everything
So
here.
these are, like, backgrounds for apartments and stuff, or what?
Yep. So, which one screams at you? Which one do you think, like, would be nice?
Well, even though yellow's my favorite color, that's, like, too loud. I'm liking that blue right there.
The blue Argyle?
Yeah, Argyle.
Argyle? Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I've actually barely ever
That's
seen
one of
that
those
word.
words you don't usually see, like, written out.
Yeah. Alright, let's say before we get into the levels, let's go ahead and redecorate our Kirby's pad.
Of course.
In the meantime, let's go ahead and answer our first question.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so this question is gonna come from Hinaruto 14.
It's a Hinaruto, like, you know, Hinata Naruto.
Oh, it's a ship.
Yes, which, by the way, is real.
That is a good ship.
I think it is.
I liked that ship before they got married. I was very happy to find out it was working between them. Anyway, Hinaruto asks, have you ever played a Telltale game? And if so, which would you say is your favorite?
Ooh, I have played the Telltale games. Like, probably the most prominent is the Walking Dead, which, by the way, is insanely epic.
Yeah, or The Wolf Among Us.
Or The Wolf Among Us. Honestly, like, of all the Telltale games I played, probably The Wolf Among Us, because... Not saying that that's, like, the best one, in my opinion.
It's darn good, though.
It's really good. And, honestly, like... It stands out, really. Like, I remember that one very, very fondly because, like, I just had a lot of fun playing that one.
My first Telltale games were Strong Bad's Cool Game for Attractive People, because I'm a huge Strong Bad fan.
Yeah, Strong Bad's enjoyable.
I played The Wolf Among Us. I'm getting into their Sam and Max games a little bit and their Monkey Island games. I bought the Telltale pack on Steam. Really excited for the Guardians of the Galaxy one. But I liked the Game of Thrones one.
Oh, I forgot you can do this!
You can, like, pattern the table?
Yeah, you can reupholster stuff.
Huh.
I forgot that.
I don't think the Game of Thrones one is very good, but as a fan of Game of Thrones, I like it.
Yeah, I can see that. No, I don't want to copy. I want to put this away first. And then... wait. Okay. But yeah, like, of all the Telltale games that I've played, the ones I remember the most are The Wolf Among Us and overall The Walking Dead. I haven't played too many, like, of those types of games. Another Telltale game, though, is Poker Night at the Inventory.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that is a Telltale game. Which I do enjoy a lot. Especially the banter between, like, everyone is just absolutely enjoyable.
The only chance you're gonna get to see Claptrap talking to Brock Sampson.
Yep, or the Heavy trying to recruit Strong Bad.
He is tiny heavy.
Yeah, of all the Telltale games I've played, probably the one I remember and, like, appreciate the most is The Wolf Among Us.
Cool. Yeah, works
just,
for me.
I'm just kind of enjoying this right now, honestly.
The one problem with a lot of the Telltale games is that you have to accept that it's only the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
Like, little things change, but my problem with the Game of Thrones one was I was making a lot of choices only for the game to, like, come around and have the same result either way. Like, if you replay a Telltale game, it shatters the illusion.
I do agree with that. I actually did that with The Wolf Among Us, and yeah, like, some things change, just not all of them.
But on your first playthrough, you know, if you ignore that the game's just railroading you, they are an experience.
There's a certain level of immersion that is, that can be appreciated. Alright, so where's the,
I don't know,
There it is!
Okay. Got an Argyle background. We got an Argyle domicile.
Okay, so, next time, remind me to buy, fabric for the floor.
Okay.
Oopsie.
Yeah, that didn't apply. You have to hit the check, I think.
There we go.
Nice.
Look at this place.
Looks lived in now.
Alright then. So, after we just spent the entire time doing that...
Yeah. Enough time to talk about Telltale.
Yep. Alright, let's go ahead on to the next question. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next level.
This one's coming from Southern Sparta.
Alright.
Oh,
Sparta!
Southern Spartan.
Oh, Southern Spartan.
Yeah. Spartan!
Not quite.
Do you watch or read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? And if so, what or who is your favorite part, stand, and or JoJo? This is a question for Oscar. I got nothing.
Unfortunately, I haven't dabbled in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as much as I would like. Only because I never find the time to actually watch it. Like, I know what happens, and I know of the game, or not the game, the series.
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful series because it's absolutely enjoyable to get into it, but I don't really have enough experience with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to really, like, warrant a true opinion of the game. I keep thinking game. Of the series, of the anime. That being said, some that do stick out in my opinion is Mr. Joestar. For those of you who know what I'm talking about. Oh my god!
Oh, I've heard that, like, voice clip a million times.
It's fantastic, frankly. But I do like him a lot. I do like JoJo himself, and, you know, Dio obviously has the muda 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 type thing going on. One in particular, though, and the only reason I remember this guy is because I played the games. Like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure actually has this, like, really bizarre fighting game that's actually a lot of fun to play. Fittingly, it's bizarre. But there's this one character, I forget what he does, or what, I don't actually remember his name at all. But, he has a stand that actually allows him to pretty much, like, cause anything he touches to explode.
Okay.
And it's not enough to just, like, touch it and explode. He explodes it in, like, a spectacular manner. Like, he puts you into this, like, trance, like, again, like, similar to, like, Naruto Genjutsu type thing. And he just, like, okay, his special move in the game is he takes a child.
Okay.
He takes a small child, throws it at his opponent, and turns her into a bomb.
That's messed up.
It is absolutely messed up. The guy is absolutely insane, like, to a very dangerous degree. But I just remember that moment, and, like, I remember playing that character. I remember enjoying him, playing him in the game. Like, that one stands out to me. Other than that, like, I don't, like, the experience I have with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure pretty much is the equivalent of pretty much everyone else, that you would expect.
Like, what?
Exactly.
What?
But yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, unfortunately. Like, maybe like when I have more time on my hands, like I'll be able to, like, experience it more, but as of right now, that's pretty much all I got. Sorry, guys.
No problem. Okay. Another question for you. Alright,
let's do it.
Sir Nemesis 88 asks, "Hey, Green Scorpion, have you played, seen, or even heard of the Danganronpa series?" Now, this question was from a while ago.
Yes. Okay. So, for those of you who follow my Twitter and Facebook, you saw that I recently went to ZenkaiCon, and I cosplayed as Fuyuhiko Kazuryu from Danganronpa 2. Which, by the way, I still have yet to play.
So you have seen or even heard of
Yes.
Danganronpa, though.
Have I played it? Not entirely.
Which is a crime against humanity.
Well, excuse me! But no, I have played, through some of the first game, but I haven't really gotten the opportunity to actually, like, sit down and actually, like, dedicate myself to playing through the whole thing.
It's so good.
I like what I see and everything. Like, I think it's a legitimately good game from what I've witnessed. That being said, I unfortunately fell under the unfortunate curse of having it overhyped for me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes, like, people talk about something so much that it makes me just not want to watch it. Exactly.
Like, not saying that I don't want to play Danganronpa, I certainly do, but it's just not high on my priority list right now, unfortunately. I should like sit down and go through it already so that like people can kind of leave me alone about it, but that's not the only reason I want to play it. I do legitimately want to play through Danganronpa. Just give me a moment, will ya?
That leads me into another question, actually, also asked. If
Yeah.
I can do a nice, seamless transition here.
Go ahead.
This comes from Shadowblade Fangblitzer. Whew. Shadowblade Fangblitzer.
Interesting name.
Danganronpa or Phoenix Wright, which do you prefer? Now, obviously, the
As
Ace
a-
Attorney games, because you've played them.
Yes, I played through the thing is, like, the Ace Attorney series, like, once I got into it, I was hooked. And I absolutely adore the games. I recently went through Spirit of Justice, as a matter of fact, and I found it to be a fantastic game.
Oh, that's great, because that's also a question that was asked by Kaylin Patterson, who wanted to know, what do you think about Spirit of Justice?
Alright, so I guess I'll follow it up. Danganronpa, I don't have enough experience to really say whether I prefer Ace Attorney or Danganronpa. I know some people's opinion they prefer one or the other, but for me personally, I don't really have enough experience with Danganronpa to really warrant an opinion on that. I still do prefer Phoenix Wright in the Ace Attorney series. As for Spirit of Justice, I thought it was a fantastic game. I really like what they added. I like the characters. I like the scenarios that they gave to us. That being said, I honestly did not like it as much as Dual Destinies.
Okay.
I thought Dual Destinies had a stronger cast. I think it had a stronger overall premise. Not to mention the prosecutor. That's my biggest issue with Spirit of Justice.
Yeah.
I was not a huge fan of the main prosecutor.
Huh.
Which is a shame, because I think he's cool, just...
I mean, that's pretty important. I think all the games have had, like, a really compelling
Yes.
main prosecutor.
And that's the thing, like, the first game had Miles Edgeworth, which is overall a fantastic character. The second game had Francesca von Karma, who is memorable as all get out.
And then
The third game had Prosecutor Godot, which is one of my favorite characters in the entire series. And Dual Destinies had...
Simon?
Actually, before that...
Apollo Justice.
I'm actually going to get into this. Apollo Justice had Clavier Gavin, which I think is absolutely entertaining. Fitting, because he's a rock star. And Dual Destinies had Simon Blackquill. Simon Blackquill is a hard act to follow. Because, goodness gracious, I adored his character.
So would you say Spirit of Justice has the weakest main prosecutor?
If you were to ask me about that one, yes.
Well, I just did ask you,
yes.
so...
Like, if you were to ask my opinion on that matter, yes. I think Spirit of Justice has the weakest prosecutor of the entire series as of right now. Not to say he's a bad character, or like a bad prosecutor or anything like that. He doesn't stand out, like, compared to everyone else, unfortunately. Oh, geez.
Whoa, dragon.
Yes, we're fighting a dragon called Fangora.
I did fight this boss.
Uh-huh.
Well, on the subject of Danganronpa versus Ace Attorney...
Yes.
I'm not a good person to ask either, because I haven't played the most recent two Ace Attorney games, or Apollo Justice for that matter, but really I'm more concerned about the two on the 3DS. I found playing the original Phoenix Wright trilogy and playing Danganronpa 1 and 2, that Danganronpa I found more surprising and kind of a more streamlined experience, kind of a more exhilarating experience most of the time.
Yeah.
And I think it does better at, like, not overloading you with, like, useless information. I'd even say it's a little bit better written, but I can't bring myself to say that either one is better than the other, because they're so different in the way of tone and in, like, even though they're both graphic novels where you're solving mysteries, like, the actual gameplay and the actual genre of it is so different between the two of them. So there's going to be fans of both, and if you like one, there's a good chance you're going to like the other. And I imagine if, you know, Dual Destinies is even better than the Phoenix Wright trilogy in some ways, that it's just as good as the Danganronpa games.
Yeah, I can actually get behind that logic, because, yeah, like, it's not really fair to say whether Phoenix Wright, the Ace Attorney series, or the Danganronpa series is better than the other. They're very similar games, mind you, but they're handled so drastically differently.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, as of right now, I'm a huge Phoenix Wright fan. I'm a huge Ace Attorney fan, so I currently prefer that one, but who is to say that my opinion won't change once I actually get down to playing Danganronpa?
The yarn weaved its way.
I mean, mine didn't. I didn't, like, appreciate Phoenix Wright less after I played Danganronpa.
Alright, I think that's enough questions for this episode, because we're gonna get into the next part, and oh my god, I love these scenes.
Tomatoes up here, he thought. Suddenly, the tree started rocking back and forth. Kirby thought it was an earthquake, until he saw Prince Fluff shaking the tree. This is how we get food in Patchland. Kirby tried to hang on for as long as he could, which wasn't very long at all. Look at all that, Fluff cried. Kirby was so angry that he ran after Fluff. He chased him for so darn long that he forgot all about being hungry.
I don't buy it. When does Kirby ever forget to eat?
I was just about to say.
That's out of character, Kirby.
Also, how do they eat?
I think you just, like... You just kind of, like, absorb the particles of yarn of the food into your own yarn. Like, it weaves around the fabric of your being.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Okay.
You just kind of assimilate it into your own...
Okay, so... There are extra levels here that I believe... I don't exactly remember how to unlock them, but I suppose we can figure that out later. I think one of them is, like, getting a gold rank on everything.
Okay.
So I may have to redo Fangora, but we'll see. In the meantime, like, again, this is all a casual playthrough, so we're probably just going to move on to the next world.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Let's Play Kirby's Epic Yarn. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the Comic Foil.
And in the next episode, we're going to head back to, the Quilty Court first, just to do a little bit of business, but then we're going to head down to Hotland.
Hotland.
Yes.
Hotland.
How fitting. This is Grassland, this is Hotland. That's going to be a recurring trend here.
Isn't Hotland also the name of the one area in Undertale?
I think it is.
Yeah, it's like the third
like
area.
The Burning Core, right? Like where the core is. Like I think it is just called Hotland.
Huh. Well, then it seems that these two games have a connecting thread.
That was weak, man. Like I even saw that one coming.
Yeah.
But then again, like, you do it so often and pretty much at the end of every episode that I've kind of learned to just, like, expect it.
I mean, sometimes I feel like that I shouldn't anymore, but when I don't, people tell me in the comments, like, hey, where was the pun? So...
I do love the fact that people are appreciating the puns. That makes one of us. Or, I suppose, 40,000 of us.
I'll stop if you guys want me to.
Nah... It's kind of your thing. Just keep on doing it. I'm pretty sure that my grievance towards it is probably also as entertaining.
Well, you reap what you sow.
There it is.
I used up 2 puns now. I'm going to have to think of new ones.
Great.
I'm trying to do 1 per episode.